Hi there. So this is another long overdue video. I've been getting quite a bit of messages from some of you girls who watch my vlogs, my pregnancy vlogs, asking if I'm okay and how everything's been going. So I apologize for the wait again. I just looked back on my last vlog that I did. So this is going to be a recap of 25 weeks to now, which today I am 33 weeks and 3 days pregnant. So officially, yes, totally in my third trimester and almost there. I am at like single digits like most of you girls. Even though I haven't left comments on some vlogs that I've been watching or whatnot, trust me, I've been watching almost every day. A lot of girls that I watch on here have had their babies, just had their babies. It's just been so emotional and amazing to watch all of these new mommies and seeing all these new baby faces on YouTube, and it's just been amazing. So, and then a lot of you are like me, almost due, or you know, in your earlier weeks, and it's been fun to watch a lot of mommy vlogs or pregnancy vlogs. So anyway, I am so out of breath. I probably look so tired too. I've been trying to do this record a vlog for the last last week, since last week, like 2 or 3 times, and it's just been too long. So I'm gonna try not to be so, like, I guess chatty if I can help it. I'm recording on my iPad, so I'm hoping the minutes are longer than using my phone. We'll see what happens. But okay, let me get started. First of all, the last 2 months have been the most hectic because we have officially moved. And this move, sad to say, is temporary. We're going to just be here for a year. We've downsized into a 2-bed, 2-bath condo. So not only did I lose a yard, but we lost about 500 square feet. I lost my 3rd bedroom, which is supposed to be my baby's nursery. And trust me, all of this has just, we've been talking about it for months. So I knew it was coming, but it's just been really hard to factor in that my baby's not going to have his or her own room for a while, which I guess is a pretty good sacrifice, considering the fact that we're going to be purchasing our forever home or a dream house or whatever at the end of the year, and hopefully we'll be able to find one at the beginning of the year. Not purchasing. We're going to be looking at the end of the year and hopefully find our home at the beginning of the year. So anyway, with that said, the reason why we downsize is obviously financial reasons. We wanted to be able to save a little bit more money than what we have now for a down payment, and it's all going to be worth it in the end. So I'm very, very excited. I know this year is going to go by quickly. I have not unpacked a lot of stuff. Everything that we didn't unpack is labeled and stored in the garage and organized, so I'm happy about that. Unfortunately, the reason why I can't turn my 2nd bedroom into a nursery is because I work from home. I am a licensed esthetician, so it's not like having a desk and a chair and a computer in a room. I literally have equipment, and I have clients that come in all the time. So I love what I do, and I'm just, I'm not ready to not work or stop working right now. I'm still feeling very, very good and still able to work, my hours and stuff like that. So that's that. It is going to be a combined shared room. And what I mean by that is half baby storage, half my work stuff in there. So yeah, I have a refurbished dresser in there that we are going to turn into a changing station, and all the baby's clothes and stuff are in that particular closet in that room. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping everything's going to be okay. We are going to be having a co-sleeper in our room for who knows how long, and hopefully that works out well. But anyway, let me get started because I'm already babbling, but excuse me, that's what's been going on, and we're pretty much settled in here in the new place now. Excuse me, oh my gosh. But yeah, that's a new thing. And if I'm huffing and puffing, this baby is literally right under my boobs right now. Okay, so let me start off 25 weeks. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. Nothing new, basically, that happened that week, except the fact that I started craving chocolate, which to me is a really bad thing. 26 weeks, I started getting a lot of tightening in my legs and calves, and that was because we were doing all the packing and organizing and moving. I had my doctor's appointment that week, and the baby's heartbeat was at 145. My cervix was still high, but she said at a medium, I guess, kind of feeling. But two bad news that week. I got my glucose and my lab back, and I'm anemic officially, so I've been taking extra iron on top of my prenatals since then, and my glucose came back 4 points higher than what she wanted it to be at. And I was devastated. I was literally crying at my appointment. She was so comforting. My doctor was like, it's not even a big deal. I'm not diagnosing you as being diabetic. She's like, it probably was some stuff you ate even the night before, which I did. I'm sad to say that a friend of mine pigged out on pizza, breadsticks, and cinnamon sticks, and I knew I shouldn't even have done that. And I had a mint that morning, and I didn't know that you weren't allowed to do that. So that could have factored into it. I don't know, but I did take my 3-hour glucose last week, and I will get into that in a second. But that was the main stuff that happened my 26 weeks. 27 weeks, no new symptoms except the fact that I got my first leg cramp on my left leg in the morning. I was stretching, and boom, it just hit me. I felt like I was going to die, and I felt like I had that cramp for 30 minutes. And of course, my husband wasn't home, so no one was here to help me at that moment, but it was awful. 28 weeks, we took a little 5-day vacation, visited my sister in Vegas, and stopped at another city. So I did a lot of walking that week, and then the baby started having hiccups that week also. Let's see. My feet started swelling because of all the walking we were doing. So at 29 weeks, my feet were definitely swollen, and I got my first pelvic pressure, or no, I should say pelvic pain. It's horrible, like the pelvic pain, and this was happening the day we were leaving my sister's place. I was getting up out of bed, and I cannot believe how much that was hurting me. Since then, it's gotten worse, but I think I've just tolerated it. It's what happened. I haven't even bought the band. A friend of mine who's 2 weeks ahead of me has bought the band, and she said it helped her, but I'm just tolerating it. I also started leaking a little colostrum on my left boob that week, which was pretty interesting. I was waiting for that to happen, but it wasn't a lot. Just tiny little spots on my shirt or whatnot. And that was the week that I literally noticed a huge growth in my belly. And my other sister who was doggy sitting when we were away, verified it, because she hadn't seen me for only 5 days. And when we went to go pick up our dog, she was so amazed at how big my belly got. So I knew I was pudging out more. Let's see, 30th week, more swelling in the feet, definitely. Since then, I can't even stand more than 20 minutes. My feet will swell, and my poor toes look like little sausages. And since then, it's also been very, very difficult to roll around in bed and switch positions. I mean, it really hurts. I've heard women talking about that in their pregnancy vlogs, and I never understood it, and of course, until it happened to me. Pelvic pressure is still strong on my 30th week, and that's the week that the baby decided to stick on my right side and not move. The ultrasound was just on the right side. I mean, once in a while he or she will shift over, and then boom, it's just right back. That week was the week that also baby had hiccups almost every single day, and I started nesting that week. I've literally washed all the clothes that I've bought or that I've got as a gift from my mom or sisters. All the blankets. I've been cleaning the house or this new condo like crazy. I've also finally, I've cleaned the guest tub. Our bathroom only has a huge shower stall, which they totally could have fit a tub in there, but whatever. So the baby will be in that tub, so I literally scrubbed it to death. I have cleaned and disinfected everything in this house. Oh, and I started getting more stretch marks on my boobs, which is not fun, and they're red. So for those of you who have that, do you know if they go away or not? I have no idea. It's kind of scary. 31 weeks, Braxton Hicks started. I kind of had them at around 25 weeks, but they've definitely hit at 31 weeks. Like, I used to have them a lot more, but 32 weeks to now, I've been drinking so much water that it's kind of been keeping them away, which it just helped out a lot. And also since 31 weeks, my shoulders and neck have been kind of tense and sore. And that was the week I also started taking naps again. I've read about, obviously your third trimester you get tired, so I started taking naps on my 31 week mark, and then since then I have to take a nap at least every day. 32 weeks, let's see, my 3-hour glucose test, I think it was fine. I just really wanted to hurt somebody because of not being able to eat for that long and then fasting the night before. It was horrible, just horrible, but I'm thinking everything turned out okay. I'll get the full results from my doctor in a couple of weeks. 32 weeks and 33 weeks, the main thing have been gas. It's kind of embarrassing. Like, I cannot hold it both ways. I'm burping and it's coming out the other end. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's been hard to sleep at night. I'm sleeping very, very very late. I mean, I'm talking, sometimes I'm rolling around in bed till 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. So I am more tired during the day. My stomach has been very itchy too, especially right on the top, wherever he or she's kicking. We still don't know the sex. We're still keeping it a surprise. I have a few more weeks to go on that. And what else has been going on? A lot of my maternity shirts that I bought in my second trimester have been super, super tight on me, which sucks. So I've had to buy newer ones because I shouldn't have been throwing them in the dryer. They're like kind of shrinking upwards since my belly's kind of going outwards now, more outwards. But that's basically it. And then as far as this week, again, just the gassiness, just the swelling of the feet. Hard to breathe because this baby's literally all up in my right side of my ribs. I've been sweaty. I've been having hot flashes. I have been kind of moody on and off. I feel like anything can kind of set me off this last couple of weeks. Yeah, and I've just been so hot. Like, it rained and it was cold here the last 3 days, and I just was sweating like a big fat pig. Two main things also this week. We had our first birthing class. We have 4 more sessions of that, and we had our first 3D ultrasound, which was amazing. I keep a picture of the baby on my phone, and I can't even tell you guys. The last one we had wasn't a 3D, obviously. We had it, oh gosh, at our doctor's office, and it was at 20 weeks, just for a quick checkup. This is our first 3D, and I can't even tell you, this baby is so formed. I'm so glad we waited this long. This baby is a carbon copy of my husband. It's kind of scary, which I was warned that might happen because our genes are very strong, but carbon copy, and I'm in love with this child inside of me. I'm so in love. I can't even wait for him or her to get here. I can't even tell you. I look at these pictures every day, and I literally, if I'm not getting teary-eyed, I'm crying. And I did cry. Did I say that? I did cry, and I lost it when the second she put that, probe on my belly and we saw the picture of his or her face. I completely lost it. My husband got all teary-eyed too. It was amazing. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you probably can't. Oh. But, oh, he has my husband's big, huge, heart-shaped lips and just everything. It's just, I can't even tell you guys how emotional I get just thinking of this baby and looking at this picture every single day. I look at this picture every single day. Even my sister called me when I texted to her. She said she was in her car sitting in there, and I guess she put the baby on her screensaver, and she said that she was bawling. Like, she just was staring at the baby and just can't wait for him or her to get here. So I can't either. I'm so excited. We haven't even had our baby showers yet. My first one will be at the end of April, which is an all-women shower hosted by my sisters and cousins. And then a huge co-ed one that's hosted by my mom and mother-in-law. And they're all literally getting together, and everyone's going to be cooking. And that huge one is going to be on Cinco de Mayo, which is going to be hot and outdoors. So those are